We made some pretty big purchases the last time. We started with the Assault SMG, then we moved on to buying the Torador. This thing got missiles, it got boast, and then we went into the water, and it can swim like a dolphin. Pretty much summed up the episode. We're in the custom auto shop right now, getting ready to work on another customer's ride. Let's go ahead and get it resprayed to red. It'll be right here. And we installed performance upgrades next. Let's work on the mods. The first one is headlight covers. The customer wanted a carbon top cover. I wasn't really feeling that since it looks like it has eyelids. Kinda off in general when you compare it to the rest of the vehicle. So we're going with stock instead. And that's what the vehicle looks like after all the mods. Really not much changed. Now we need to install rims. We just need to find some arrow stars. I don't know where that is. We just found them right here. I mean, they look good. It's not really my style, but we'll just go ahead and go with that. We sent it off, and we lost $5,000 from satisfaction, giving us a total payment of $7,500. That kind of sucks, but we're working on the next customer's vehicle right now, and we need to get this thing repainted a midnight blue. There it is. We worked on a couple of these before, so it's pretty familiar at this point. We just got to work on the mods. Picking between a sports hood or the stock hood. The retro hood with primary paint looks pretty good, but it doesn't really fit with the ride, especially with all the vents that are already on the car. It's kind of going overboard at that point. So I think this fits, and we just have to install some rims on it. They won the Hyper 5. Well, the Hype 5. We're not going with the Hype 5. The Segoy Concave looks a lot better to me, personally. So we'll just go with this. I mean, neon green rims on a midnight blue car. It's alright. We ended up losing $2,500, getting a final payment of $77,500, and that's another disappointment. This is us delivering some ammunition to AMU Nation. These guys weren't really running into us or anything like that most of the ride, which was appreciated since this is going to be easy. All we need to do is just drive into the yellow circle and we're good. Okay, hold on. They're trying to rapid fire us to death, but me and Dubbz ain't letting that happen. Now we're just getting out to deal with the issue. There's the unholy help. Never mind. Where are they going? Apparently they left. So Dubbz is getting back into the vehicle, and we'll just go ahead and complete this delivery. We still got 8 minutes left on the clock, so that's plenty of time. And we got the contract completed. We're up to $11,834,948. That's not a bad start. We had to defend supplies again, and we did a pretty good job with that. Now we're working on a Pegasi FCR 1000 custom.
Hey, that's a nice set of wheels.
Let's get this thing painted in anthracite black. I guess I'm pronouncing that correctly. Kind of, probably not. Now we're just working on rims. They wanted some webs on this thing. Let's see what it looks like.
So...
Quiet, man. He's over there trying to hassle us again. I don't like that. No, I'm playing. There's the webs. They look pretty good, I guess. But I'm not feeling that though. So we're going with something else. Just need to find it. The razor looks pretty good. So we're going with that. Hold on. Maybe there's something better. Alright, well, that looks a little bit better to me. Let's go with the shurikens. And we finally have a happy customer. We got 2,500 bucks from satisfaction, giving us a total of 62,500 bucks. Not bad. Now we're collecting 500,000 bucks from the Clucking Bell raid, along with 15 JP and 2,261 RP. We're moving on to the Dr. Dre contact missions. Just starting things out right now. We're going to be taking a quick break from this so we can work on this Maibatsu Manches.
Right?
And we have to get it resprayed a racing green. That's a lime green, which isn't bad in general, but
That's an attractive bike.
here's the racing green. Looks good. Let's work on some mods. The first thing that I changed would be with the fuel tank. Since the customer wanted a sports tank, I mean, it's cool and all, but I think that the race tank works a lot better. So we're going with that. And that is the only change that I made that was different from what the customer wanted. All we need to do is see how much they liked it. And we lost 2,500 bucks, which sucks, since we only get a final payment of 57,500 bucks. Let's go ahead and switch things up. We're working on some cars now. And we have to get this thing repainted a sea green. It looks clean. It's more of a teal though. Now with the fenders, I didn't really like the dechromed look, so we're sticking with stock. And my own change that I made with this ride would be adding ghost flames, since I think it looks better with this ride in general. Let's put on some rims. They wanted some triple goals. I think that looks better. And it was sent off. Now we're working on this ride. Just need for this thing to get resprayed a bison brown. And we can get things started. It's cool. Looks good. For roof accessories, I didn't really like the secondary light cover, so I'm going to be changing that to light bar, since I think it looks a lot better. If they're going to be having something on top like that, I mean, it fits the look. I've seen it done before. Those are the rims. It got sent off. Now we're in the warehouse, getting ready to make a sale. Hey, what's up with you, Lupe?
I got this.
I appreciate it.
Back before you know it.
Have a good one. Let's get on that computer. And we're selling 15 crates for 225,000 bucks.
The good news is we have a buyer. The bad news is he wants the goods dropped at different locations. We got everything loaded and ready. Take it to the different points on your GPS and we'll get paid.
Sounds pretty easy to me. And that's exactly how it went. That would be the first drop. Here we are to deliver the goods. Couldn't see there, but there goes the first drop. Now we just have to keep going. We didn't really run into many issues at all. This would be the 7th drop right here. And we'll just move on to the last. And we're gonna get paid. 225,000 bucks, which gives us a total of 12,615,400 after selling the special cargo. Dubbz is balling. Now we're moving on to collecting more money after we completed the Dr. Dre contact missions. $1 million bucks along with 15 JP and 1,977 RP. We're here at the Acid Lab. We got 237,600 bucks in product to sell. That would be the location of the drop off. And this one is pretty easy. We just need to stash the acid in the trunk. When everything starts going crazy, we're hopping off the roof. Pretty cut and dry. Alright, things are happening. Let's get the hell out of here. Why does the helicopter bounce off the roof like that every single time? I just don't know why that happens, but it's whatever. We made that jump. We had to get away. I used the train tunnel. It worked pretty well as usual. Didn't get into any major problems. This would be the alternative drop-off. And here we are. Let's make it happen. We need to leave the area. That takes a little bit. Here it is. We made 237,600 bucks, which gives us a total of 13,815,048. Now we're here on more stock cash and carry, and we're going to be buying the RUINER2000. I wanted to buy this the other day, but we bought the Torador instead. And since we have enough cash, we might as well. We're down to 10 million, but I think it's worth it. Here it is. We're in the basement of our vehicle warehouse. That's where this thing's stashed. Now we can get a proper look at this beast. It was modeled after Kit from Knight Rider. I did watch that show, and I enjoyed the show. So I am glad to have this thing. And I can't wait to see what it can do. So let's just get into this thing and drive off. It got missiles. I'm blowing shit up. We got homing off. We got machine guns. I'm happy. And it can jump too. I don't know how useful that is. An aerial car, maybe. Jumping off of buildings. Doing some 007 activities. Let's try this again. And it got a parachute. That's what's up. Well, that's basically everything this thing has. I'm wanting to see if this thing can be used as something like a clucking bell raid or something. We got 170,000 bucks waiting for us here at the wall safe at Omega. It's time to come back up after we spent all that money. And we're back up to 10,235,048 bucks. We got a lot of work ahead of us, but I think we're pretty satisfied with the outcome of what we bought today. Me and Dubbz are going to be working on getting more stuff in the future. Not exactly sure what we're going to be getting since we have a lot of stuff at this point. I still haven't bought a super yacht yet, so that's something. Once we buy everything else, the gun van has been elusive, so we're going to have to look for that too. At the same time, if you enjoyed everything that you've seen so far, I would appreciate that like, subscribe, and even slapping that notification bell. I want to thank you and everyone that subscribed to the channel. Until the next time, I hope you have a good one. Peace.